back to the channel, guys. I'm here today with one of my really old friends from high school. Do you want to introduce yourself, Babish?
Hi everyone, I'm Babish.
And what do you drive?
I drive a V8 GT Mustang 2017 model.
And today we don't have that V8 due to warranty issues. So instead we have a V6 EcoBoost. Why not take it out and experience the Mustang anyways? Because I've always wanted to get in the Mustang and see how it is. And so today Babish is going to take me for a drive. And holy shit, just the camera doesn't. Oh my god. We know Mustangs are not the greatest cars when they go around bends, and we're going to try and avoid any crowded situations because we know these cars love to go into people. So we've decided to come out onto the country roads and see what this car really has. Compared to the V8, this one is slightly underpowered, right? But yeah. Tell me more about your V8.
So I mean, when you talk about V8s, you normally talk about quite a lot of expense spent on a car, but the Mustang V8 is quite relatively well priced. Yeah. My experience with it is actually one of the best cars I've ever driven. Wow. Handling, yeah, okay, you know, it's a Mustang, we know that they're tail happy. I've not really had those troubles with it. Sure. It's one of those cars where people actually want to stop and talk to you, you know, understand what this car is and so on. It takes what you give it and it gives you more. Okay. In terms of fuel, it's comparable to most other big engine cars. You're talking about a 5-litre car, you get about 19-20 miles per gallon. Yeah.
I mean, when you're buying a Mustang, you know it's going to drink. And
I've had it for 3.5 years, and to be honest with you, I haven't really had any problems with it. It's been a great thing to drive. Yeah. You wake up in the morning, you look outside your window and you smile. And that's really what I wanted with the car. And at the time when I purchased it, there weren't many on the roads. Yeah. Although now you probably see more and more, but to be honest with you, it's still a very uncommon car that puts smiles on not just my face, but anyone who gets in the car. Yeah, no, definitely. I wasn't expecting the experience that I just had with you. Like we've been ripping it around a little bit, and it's quite a car. I do wish we had the V8 because from the V6 itself, I can already imagine that the V8 would be just that much more exciting to be sitting in and just sort of being driven around in, really, isn't it? There's a sound aspect, yeah. Also the actual performance aspect as well. Mine is the 15 to 17 year model. Yeah. This is a 18 plus model. So that you could say this has slightly better upgrades to what mine does, even though it is a V6. Sure, yeah. So there are some things we're experiencing in this car that I wouldn't have. For instance, the digital dash. Okay. The sound system is slightly different. Not that we're bothered about the sound when you've got a V8. Yeah. This, I think, it's the same engine as the Ford RS. Yeah. So I think it's about 320 brake horse, whereas the Mustang that I have is 416 stock, and the newer version I think is about 430, 440. So you're getting a very powerful car stock. I mean, that's a lot of power though, isn't it? 416. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't tell anyone to get in the car unless they're comfortable driving big engines.
Oh, that's good. So your experience so far has been positive with your Mustang then?
Yeah, the only thing I would probably change is the manufacturer.
Oh, okay, fine, fair enough, yeah.
At the end of the day, it is a Ford.
Yeah, fix or repair daily.
I mean, I don't really have any foot to stand on right now. I would say 99% of people enjoy the car. You might get the eco warriors, you know, the people who are very much about saving the planet, saying, oh, you know, you shouldn't buy such a heavy hitting car, but we only live once. Absolutely, I completely agree with that. The way things are moving in terms of just changing from petrol diesel cars to electric, yeah. I think it's the perfect time to have a Mustang. Just enjoy it for a few years, yeah, until you can't anymore.
It's not what you would expect from Ford, because Ford's, like, I know I've driven the odd Focus and they're very plasticky inside, but this is very plush. The seats almost feel like it's out of a Mercedes, to be honest. They're very comfortable. It's not, it looks like they've put a bit of time into the quality and tried to make it as high end as they could, with their Mustangs, I guess. But what is the difference with this interior and your interior? Are there any differences?
There's not really any significant differences. I think, I mean, this sign here that says Mustang 55 years, on my one it just says Mustang.
Okay.
The only difference, I guess, is we have B&O speakers on this car.
Okay, yeah.
I don't really blast the music in the car because I'm more interested in the sound of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people can appreciate that.
Have you got a custom exhaust on it?
I do. So I have a Magnaflow catback system.
Okay.
It really gives it the purr, the rumble that you want out of a V8 car.
Sure.
But it's not over the top.
Okay, yeah.
And then I've also got a few different mods on the car. So sequential rear lights.
Okay.
And then a spoiler.
I'm guessing it's the lip, right? The
No,
dovetail?
it's
proper spoiler.
A proper spoiler. It's
okay.
not the ones that stick out too far. It's actually a Ford performance spoiler that comes with the new Mustangs as an optional extra.
Fine.
It looks good. It suits the car.
Sure. Okay. What do you think about convertibles?
So this is the first time I've ever driven a convertible.
Yeah.
Mine's not a convertible. I don't think the British weather suits convertibles, but we've enjoyed it. We've had the roof down for one of the 3 days in a year where you can. For me, it's quite a nice experience. You can really hear the road and the car as well.
100%.
So would I get a convertible? No. Have I enjoyed it? Yes. How about yourself?
Fair enough. I love convertibles. That's why I bought the S2000. And with me, any opportunity you give me, and you give me a car with the roof that has a convertible, I'm going to take the roof off. I try and have the roof off as much as I can, even throughout the winter time. I was actually driving with the roof down, but I'd have like a jacket on and keep myself warm because I just enjoy. I think it brings a whole different aspect to driving.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important. With me, I'm that guy that wants a driving experience rather than just a car that, you know, is fast or is whatever. I enjoy the whole package, so the driving experience itself.
You appreciate them on certain cars.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it suits the Mustang, and again, there are a few things on this car that I question.
Okay.
So we have heated and cooled seats, and yes, we have the cooled seats on today.
Yeah.
But
Really
99% of the time, would you need cooled seats in the UK? I don't know. And then also, as this is an American car, what they've done is they've taken the steering column and moved it from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, which doesn't accommodate for the fact that you're now driving on the right-hand side of the road. Sorry, the left-hand side of the road. When it comes to
the center console,
it's
because they didn't change any of that.
No, exactly. So all they've literally done is they've said, okay, look, we're making a right-hand drive version of the Mustang.
Yeah.
What's the least we can do to make it accommodate the drivers?
Sure.
Put the steering wheel on the right-hand side. That's all they've done.
So Babish, are you thinking of getting a new car?
I am actually. I'm not going to say what it is yet.
But have you got like a short list?
There's one car on the list.
Oh, there's only one car?
Yeah.
Alright, so the question is, are you going bigger than a V8? Or are you sticking to a V8? Or are you going to go down a step?
It's bigger than a V8.
Oh, it's bigger than a V8. Okay, so, well then there's only two options. You're either going V10 or V12.
6.4, 6.5 litre engine.
6.5 litre engine.
Yeah.
I think that's a V12.
There you go.
God damn. Pretty rapid, this car.
For a V6, yeah, it's pretty quick.
Damn. Only thing we're missing is like the pops and bangs.
Yeah, I mean, not even the pops and bangs, just like a more of a, like an aggressive tone to the car. Yeah, like the sound we're missing in this is just that rumble. I think that's what you get in the V8.
Yeah.
Just by hearing your reactions, I can tell that you're enjoying this car.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So I'm just, when I've got mine back, I think it will be nice to see your reaction to it, because if you think this is a lot, but I think this is underpowered. I'm really like failing to enjoy. Like I am enjoying it, but failing to enjoy it as much as I would in my own car.
Yeah, no.
So I can just imagine your reaction when you see the V8. Definitely recommend to anyone who has the opportunity to get behind the wheels of one, do it. You won't regret it.
Question is, when you bring the V8, are you gonna let me get behind the wheel?
I don't even let my own mum behind the wheel.
Oh, that's a big difference, dude. I've driven V8s. I've driven the V10, the Audi R8. But obviously, I
understand. Just trying to hand me some money to smoothen the deal here.
Listen, take my damn card. So anyways guys, this was the Ford Mustang. Me and Bavish, we had a great time going around the country roads. I just thought I'd give you a quick walk around of the car before I obviously log out for today. But we're just waiting on, I think, the what do you call it, the V8, which is hopefully gonna pick up soon. And then once he picks up the V8, we'll go ahead and go out in that. And I personally think that it was fun for what it was. For a V6 EcoBoost, it wasn't too bad. And the orange definitely pops out, especially when the sun is setting and you've got nice clear skies. So yeah guys, this was the Mustang, and we had some great fun. Bavish, next time when you bring the V8, are you gonna let me drive it? Hell no. Okay, so it's definitely a hell no. I'm gonna see if I can bribe my way into his driver's seat. If not, doesn't matter, I still get the passenger experience, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like, and also leave a comment and tell me what car you'd like to see next on the page. And yes, I haven't forgotten the S2000. I'm just getting a few bits done to it, so I'm going to be making a video about that, I think next, or it might have come out before this, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Take care.